So today, guys, we could potentially be seeing a lot of new locker codes in my team, and I say that because 2K is going to be hosting their 250k tournament final stream today, and I want to make sure that you guys know everything. That way you can go after any locker codes that they want to release, because every time that 2K does this, people keep asking me, how do you know when locker codes drop? How do you know about these locker codes? Where do you get them? Where do you see them? And I'm going to give you guys all the details in this video right here. That way you guys can be prepared, and you can go after any dark matter or galaxy opal or any locker code that 2K does decide to release. And I say that because last year they ended up releasing 6 dark matter locker codes. Yes, you heard me correctly. You can see the tweet right here. They dropped 6 dark matter codes, guaranteed dark matters, and one of them was dark matter LeBron James. At that time, LeBron was one of the best cards in the game, and 2K this year has been doing streams where they release player locker codes, and even just 2 weeks ago, they ended up dropping a Galaxy Opal Yao Ming locker code, which of course was limited. These locker codes are going to be super limited because that's just what 2K does. I hate that they do that, but that's why I want to make sure that you guys are prepared and you can go after them. And now that today the finals is going to be happening, I'm assuming that 2K is going to be doing something similar to what they did last year, where they dropped 6 dark matter locker codes. Now when it comes to 2K, obviously you never really know. They could definitely drop, you know, just regular locker codes. They could drop galaxy opals, they could drop dark matters. No one really knows exactly what codes will be dropping. All we know is that it is pretty likely that we are going to be seeing some locker codes, because last year they dropped a dark matter LeBron James. This one obviously was from 2K22. If you guys were playing that game last year, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They also dropped a dark matter Tracy McGrady locker code, and again, these were super limited. They were available for less than, I think, 30 seconds. Like, you just have to be in the stream. They also dropped a dark matter Luka, bro, the power within one. This man was a god last year. If you know, you know. Comment down below, hashtag I remember, if you remember this Luka, because he was also part of the dark matter locker codes that 2K ended up releasing, and that one was wild. I think everybody was going after that one. I ended up missing, basically. I think I got Kobe, because they dropped a dark matter Kobe last year, and I did end up getting that locker code right there. Obviously super limited, but they did drop a dark matter Shaq as well. A dark matter Shaq, Kobe, LeBron, Luka, Tracy McGrady, and we have a lot of dark matters right now in the game, and so obviously we're going to be seeing some crazy stuff. At least that's what I'm expecting, because 2K did already say that we are seeing locker codes in the block that they released for Season 5, and so, you know, they already mentioned we are getting locker codes during these streams, and we've been getting them every single time they do them so far this year, and so I'm assuming for the finals they're going to be dropping something crazy, because even last year they also dropped a dark matter Kawhi locker code, and so last year they did drop 6 of them, and at the moment we have a lot of dark matters, and so I wouldn't be surprised if we do end up seeing somebody like, for example, I wouldn't be surprised if they drop a Kobe, honestly, because they did that last year, and obviously people love Kobe, so there could definitely be a Kobe. Now the big difference though that I'm assuming is going to be the fact that this year they're most likely going to be non-auctionable, because the Galaxy Opal Yao Ming locker code from last week and the previous weeks and previous streams, they were all non-auctionable players, and so the main difference, I'm pretty sure last year you could sell them. This year I'm assuming you're not going to be able to sell them, so we could see a Kobe. We could also end up seeing somebody like, say, LaMelo Ball. Wouldn't be surprised if we see somebody like that, you know, just because 2K does tend to give us the best locker codes during the finals. But again, with 2K, you never really know. I just want to make sure that you guys are prepared. And so like I mentioned, they're going to be doing their stream today at 2 p.m. Pacific. And keep in mind that that's going to be Pacific time. So if you're in the East Coast, it's going to be 5 p.m. If you're Central time, it's going to be 4 p.m. If you're in Australia, Europe, overseas, wherever the case is, you want to Google your time zone. So it's going to be 2 p.m. at PST, and then just convert it to your time zone, and then that way you know exactly when the stream starts. And I'm gonna give you guys some more tips, obviously, that way you guys can increase your odds and your chances of getting these locker codes. So that's gonna be the first thing that you want to do. Follow twitch.tv/NBA2K and follow me as well if you want to. And so that's gonna be the first one. Now the next thing that you want to do is you do want to follow my team on Twitter. Now they do have 2 accounts. They have their my team Twitter account. That one is going to be at NBA2K_my team. That's gonna be the main one, and then the other one is going to be their 2K account. That one, of course, is going to be at NBA2K, and then you guys can also follow me as well. That one's going to be at CarlosStory, and I'm gonna try my hardest to tweet out some of the locker codes, but obviously I will be busy trying to get them as well. That's why I want to make sure that you guys know all the details, all the information. That way you can prepare now, and then that way you're ready. So make sure to follow me, follow my team, follow 2K, And so that's going to be the Twitter accounts. Now, one of the biggest things and the biggest tip that I can give you as well is that you want to download my NBA 2K23. This right here is super fast. It's way faster than, say, for example, just typing in the locker codes in the main menu, because you're going to have to go like, 250K or whatever the locker code's going to be. You're going to have to go fast right here. Now, if you're a fast typer with your controller and stuff like that, then obviously do what's going to be the best for you. But if you do want to have an easier chance of typing in this locker code and these other locker codes that 2K could potentially be dropping, you do want to download my NBA 2K23, because with that one, you type with your phone. I know you guys are crazy on your phones and stuff like that, so you be typing a lot faster, and I'm definitely a lot faster on my phone versus, say, the console. And so that's going to be another big tip that you guys can use right now, just in case they do end up releasing locker codes like they did last year. And so obviously there's definitely a lot of potential if they do end up doing what they did last year and drop a lot of dark matter locker codes. You got LeBron James, you got LaMelo, Kobe, Porzingis, Bill Russell, Jimmy Butler. You got all these dark matters that could potentially be coming out as locker codes. And the way that 2K does end up releasing locker codes, they basically just flash them on the screen. So anytime that you're watching their stream, they could pop up a locker code at any point. Usually they do end up doing it maybe during a halftime of a game. Maybe they're waiting for a game to start. Maybe they just want to advertise something. Maybe they're just in the middle of just doing nothing and then they just drop a locker code. And if you guys have seen any of their previous streams, then you know exactly how it goes. If you haven't, that's why I'm telling you guys, it's just going to be random. At any point they can just flash a locker code, and you want to make sure that you're prepared, because they do flash them pretty quickly. Sometimes they just keep them on the screen for a few seconds, and then after that it's a GG. So that's why you want to make sure that you pay attention too. Now, you do also want to be prepared just in case they do end up doing a question mark in one of the locker codes, and that could be any letter or number. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if you know that you're not going to be able to get any of these limited locker codes, I really wouldn't waste my time. Go enjoy the rest of your day, take it easy and stuff like that. Obviously, this is going to be for the people that are prepared. That's why I'm giving you this information now, that way you guys are ready. But I'm telling you right now though, if you know you're not going to get any of these codes, just don't even bother, because they're going to be wasting time. They're going to be, unless you want to see the finals, obviously. That's also something that they're doing, obviously. But at the same time, though, most people do watch the stuff for locker codes. Now, also, last year, they ended up dropping a guaranteed Galaxy Opal locker code. You guys can see the one that they dropped last year. This one had Houston, Stoudemire, Ellis, Pistol Pete, and Yee. Now, this one was available for everybody. I think it lasted for 24 hours. And so there's definitely a chance that they do end up dropping that one. Obviously, if they drop any locker code that is available, I'm going to try to get it out to you guys on YouTube. And so I am hoping that they do end up releasing locker codes for everybody to use. But at the same time, though, knowing 2K, you just never really know. And I can't upload a video if they drop a limited locker code, because by the time that I hit record, the code's already expired because everybody ended up typing it in. You know what I mean? And so that's why I want to make sure that you guys are ready. That's why I keep emphasizing everything that I'm telling you guys right now in this video. So you want to follow them on Twitter, you want to follow them on Twitch, you can follow me as well if you like, and then obviously you want to be prepared at 2 p.m. Pacific. And if you guys end up using the tips that I shared with you in this video right here, then you definitely do increase your chances of getting any locker code that 2K could potentially be releasing. And so I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew about it, that way you're prepared. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about it. Leave a like for that extra good luck, and definitely check out the crazy pack opening I did earlier. Also check out how we ended up getting some other free stuff. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.